First, the headlines. Fisheries Department highlights progress in fish production and development, DIPR. Will government answer on Manipur foreign policy, asks Gaurav Gogoi ahead of monsoon session. Meitei IDP groups seek immediate release of delayed DBT assistance. Manipur police arrest 2 militants in separate operations, seize pistol and cash. Students body NSF meets MHA advisor, seeks early conclusion of Naga peace talks. Assam Police becomes Northeast's first force to get UIDAI offline verification status. And NEET UG 2026 results declared. Over 11.21 lakh candidates qualify. Women account for 58% of successful aspirants. Hello, you are watching the ELITETV Primetime English News Bulletin at 6 p.m. I am Brajeshwari, now I'm bringing you the news in detail. The Directorate of Information and Public Relations DIPR Government of Manipur organized the 4th session of its Meet the Press series today at the DIPR Auditorium, Nitaipai Chuthek, Imphal. The session featured officials of the Fisheries Department, Government of Manipur, who highlighted the department's major initiatives, achievements and future plans for strengthening sustainable fisheries and improving the livelihoods of fish farmers in the state. The department was represented by T. Fulen Meitei, Director of Fisheries, Hemchandra N., Joint Director, Sapam Jiten Singh, FIFRC, Adim Gangmei, Fisheries Inspector, L. Sukumar Singh, Fisheries Officer, and M. Makuchung, Fisheries Inspector. Addressing the media, T. Fulen Meitei said the Fisheries Department has been implementing several innovative programs aimed at conserving indigenous fish species, promoting scientific aquaculture practices, and enhancing the income of fish farmers across Manipur. Highlighting one of the department's major achievements, he informed that the Fisheries Department has signed a Memorandum of Agreement MOA with the ICAR Central Institute of Fisheries Education CIFE Mumbai to promote the scientific breeding of the indigenous high-value fish Ngakrijo loach. The initiative introduces scientific breeding technology, licensing of fish farmers, and specialized training programs to reduce dependence on wild collection while ensuring conservation and commercial propagation of the species. Speaking on livelihood enhancement initiatives, Fulen Meitei said that under the Loktak Livelihood Mission, the department initially established 2 cage culture batteries and 1 pen culture grow-out unit at Naransena along Loktak Lake. Building on the success of the pilot project, the department has subsequently installed 45 cage culture batteries and 35 pen culture grow-out units at Takmu Lake, Thanga, Taubul Gram Panchayat and other peripheral areas of Loktak Lake, significantly improving fish production and the livelihoods of communities residing around the lake. The director further highlighted the progress made under the Sareng Revival Project, which was launched on 10 July 2021 on the occasion of National Fish Farmers Day with a provision of 50% government assistance towards the total rearing cost. He said that the project aims to revive and promote the indigenous Sareng fish through scientific breeding and farmer participation. He recalled that during the Ningol Chakoba Mela 2021, the Fisheries Department successfully showcased the first live demonstration of sareng fish in an aquarium tank, marking a significant milestone in the conservation of the species. Fulen Maitai informs that in 2022, successful pond culture of sareng at various locations across the state resulted in the production of 2,600 kg for Imoinu Fish Mela and 2,400 kg for Ningol Chakoba Mela. In 2023, production exceeded 4,000 kg for the Ningol Chakoba Mela, attracting widespread public appreciation. He further stated that in June 2024, induced breeding technology was successfully implemented across different locations in the state, enabling farmers to expand sareng cultivation and produce over 7,000 kg of sareng fish for the Ningol Chakoba Mela 2025. The project is continuing in 2026 with continued government support through 50% financial assistance to the fish farmers. The director also highlighted the department's effort to modernize fisheries infrastructure. A fish feed production unit with a capacity of 250 to 500 kilograms per day has been installed at the Fish Farmers Development Agency FFDA Lamphel, enabling local production of quality fish feed. To support scientific aquaculture, the department has distributed 100 electric paddle aerators and 50 water and soil testing kits to progressive fish farmers across the state. He further informed that the department is implementing the fish cluster project in Bishnupur district, adopting a cluster-based approach covering the entire fisheries value chain from production to processing and marketing. The project, currently in the implementation stage, includes the construction of new grow-out ponds, establishment of fish seed hatcheries, biofloc units, ornamental fish units, and kiosks. Recirculatory aquaculture system (RAS) facilities, fish feed mini mills with a production capacity of 2 tons per day, fish value addition enterprises, an ice plant with a minimum 10-ton cold storage capacity, and installation of cage culture units. Concluding his address, Fulen Maitai reaffirms the department's commitment to adopting scientific innovation, conserving indigenous fish species, expanding aquaculture infrastructure, and creating sustainable livelihood opportunities for fish farmers. He expressed gratitude to scientists, researchers, partner institutions, fish farmers, and all stakeholders for their continued support and cooperation in strengthening the fisheries sector in Manipur.
Ningol Chakoba sida koina total stall hang mase 150 stall hangi. The 150 stall hang mase da stall amam sing sida ki farm moi ki collective farm me amam leram gani sabna 10 hectare muki lokoi anaki pasta riba apagi Ningol Chakoba da pasta riba ki magi farm da kyamik chawga kanda 10 hectare muki lam lei hai 10 hectare muki lam da di mi chama muki thwak surum gatra na paya koina aduna Howzaki 150 into Chama Mupaba Matamadi, None, a Pagi Ningol Chakoba Mela, Yauri Bakambudo, the number 0.28 cases on Ningol Chakoba Neva, the 50 Mukela, the 3 lakhs Muka Yorokadra Hibagi, and Ottawa. He can also production the Hela the Hena Putorokata Kali Sikana, Kanapeda, Milagi price, Unlagorum, but the 2 lakh the Henga Trevor fast price. China Mela, Yoram the Womayam Sinjimela, when Yokaleva.
Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi on July 17 said the party will raise key issues affecting people's lives during the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament, while accusing the centre of attempting to avoid discussions on critical national concerns. Speaking to reporters in Delhi, Gogoi said the Congress intends to hold the government accountable on a range of issues, including Ayodhya, the education system, the automobile sector, foreign policy, and the situation in Manipur. We will raise all important issues which are foremost in the public's life. More important is, will the government answer and give its response on Ayodhya, education system, the automobile industry, foreign policy, and Manipur, Gogoi said. The deputy leader of the Congress in the Lok Sabha alleged that the government may not allow Parliament to function smoothly to avoid scrutiny. My fear is that the government will not allow Parliament to run properly, and it will not allow these issues to be raised because they want to run away from their responsibility on these important issues, he said. Gogoi also said the Congress would consult its India bloc allies and other opposition parties before taking a collective stand on legislation introduced during the session. Once the bills comes, we will discuss with our alliance partners and with other opposition parties. A decision will be taken after due consensus, he added. The monsoon session is expected to witness heated exchanges between ruling NDA and the opposition, with several contentious issues likely to dominate proceedings. The Apex Committee of Meitei IDPs Manipur has urged the government to immediately release pending direct benefit transfer DBT assistance for internally displaced persons IDPs, claiming that beneficiaries have not received the financial support for more than 15 days. In a press release issued on July 16, the committee said the delay has placed thousands of displaced families under severe financial strain, as many depend on the monthly assistance to meet essential expenses. According to the committee, the DBT support is used to cover basic needs such as food, children's education, health care, and other household costs. It stated that the delay has left several families struggling to manage even their daily necessities. The committee appealed to the authorities to clear the pending DBT assistance within the next 3 days so that affected families can address their immediate requirements. It also requested the government to introduce a fixed payment schedule from next month, with the monthly assistance credited on the first day of every month. The committee said a predictable disbursement system would help displaced families plan their finances more effectively and reduce hardship. Calling for urgent intervention, the committee urged the concerned authorities to prioritize the welfare of internally displaced persons and ensure the timely release of the financial assistance. Manipur police, along with security forces, arrested 2 militants in separate operations carried out across Bishnupur and Thawal districts on July 16, officials said. In the first operation, security personnel arrested a suspected cadre of the Manipur People's Defense Force (MPDF) identified as Khundrakpam Boinau Meitei, 25, a resident of Khangabok Leipat Lekai in Thawal district. He was apprehended from the Ningthaukong Loktak project area in Bishnupur district. During the operation, police recovered a .32 caliber pistol fitted with a magazine loaded with 5 live rounds. A cash amount of ₹1 lakh was also seized from his possession. In a separate operation on the same day, security forces arrested an active cadre of the Kangleipak Communist Party People's War Group KCP-PWG identified as Taurangbam David Singh alias Sanamba, 24. He was apprehended from his residence at Wangjing Bazar, Lamding Laishram Lekai under Thawal Police Station in Thawal District. Police said the arrests were made as part of ongoing security operations against insurgent groups operating in the state. Further investigation is underway to ascertain the activities and network of the arrested individuals. The Naga Students Federation NSF on Thursday, July 16, urged the centre to carry forward the ongoing Naga peace talks with sincerity and work towards an early and logical conclusion during a meeting with Ajit Lal, advisor North-East to the Ministry of Home Affairs MHA in New Delhi. According to a statement issued by the Federation, the NSF delegation emphasized that the peace process should remain sensitive to the aspirations and sentiments of the Naga people while seeking an early political resolution to the decades-old Naga issue. The student body also raised concerns over the prevailing violence and unrest in the region, particularly the Naga-Kuki conflict, and stressed the need for the immediate restoration of peace and normalcy. The delegation reiterated the Federation's long-standing demand for an early settlement of the Naga political issue, saying a timely resolution is essential for lasting peace and stability in the region. Ajit Lal, who is also a former Special Director of the Intelligence Bureau, heard the delegation's concerns and assured them that the issues raised during the meeting would be looked into, the statement added. The National Testing Agency (NTA) on Thursday, July 16, declared the results of the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test NEET Undergraduate 2026 with over 11.21 lakh candidates qualifying for admission to undergraduate medical, dental, Ayush and allied courses across the country. The results have been announced in time to ensure that the counselling and medical admission schedule remains on track, the NTA said. Nearly 20 lakh candidates appeared for the examination, which was conducted on June 21 at 5,440 examination centers across 551 cities in India and 14 cities abroad. The examination was held in 13 languages, including Assamese, Hindi, Bengali, English, Tamil, Telugu, and Urdu. According to the NTA, more than 58% of the qualified candidates are women, with female candidates also recording a higher qualification rate than men. Women qualified at a rate of 56.8% compared to 55.1% of male candidates. The agency said 138 candidates scored above 690 marks out of 720, while 19 candidates scored above 700. The highest score of 715 out of 720 was jointly secured by Aryan Gupta of Punjab and Pansul Bansal of Haryana. A total of 1,492 candidates scored 650 or above, 10,160 scored 600 or above, and 90,780 candidates scored more than 500 marks. The NTA said qualified candidates emerged from all 36 states and union territories, with state toppers representing every region of the country, including all northeastern states. 17 state toppers scored 700 or above, while 26 scored more than 690. Category-wise, 2.91 lakh general, 5.12 lakh OBC and CL, 1.59 lakh SC, 63,716 ST, and 95,026 general EWS candidates qualified. In addition, 3,666 persons with benchmark disabilities (PWBD) and 303 persons with disabilities (PWD) candidates cleared the examination. The agency said the result declaration process was streamlined through parallel processing of different stages. The provisional answer key was released on June 25, followed by the display of scanned OMR sheets and recorded responses from July 13 to 15. The final answer key and results were published on July 16. Candidates can access their scorecards on the official NEET website, while counselling for the All India quota seats will be conducted by the Medical Counselling Committee (MCC). The NTA also advised candidates to rely only on official websites for counselling-related information and cautioned them against fraudulent calls, messages, and websites offering admissions or score improvements. Stay with us. We'll be right back after a short break.
Sahi tare sigi mamang dagi hona ko Imphal Cab service na miyam ko namata ikoina safe, reliable, respectful service provider lai. Kontaro ko kan si am sunalai yo resu traffic plan khale ko yo wakhle am nuai nimidang atheng ba orsu ai mutabu orsu tam phasa service taw yam nuai jena thank you hani Imphal Cab service ma ji.
Outstation travel, one-way drop, round-trip, nearest function, EVN. Hybrid Jing Basanasi, reservation is feature.
Outkick Epta, Tomatonda, and a line by Tare. I think how to be Epse, Dawo Thermunda, Market and the Pasatoda, and Sikamaga in Tully, Tully High, the other for the Lina, Tomatonda. I took what I'm going to Mata Joe Paitare.
Imphal Cabski application je khoi na sijina su yam nungai aduga tha mari muk sure aina ngasi sijina re che
to matamda yamna moi sukti oi bahar gadi koi nahar si kam da dar sam ngai ha kadai chali chali hadigi yamna mon sukti oi digi amma iri bena kuchna
sijina jam live ni app te na mayang ki tum book to biro aduga ini setting mo form pe ka ro adum yara ni Imphal Cab te
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमत तंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल संजय मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हानुक चरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंगथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग चंगबा अफब मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग कायदे लई मसिना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगरिबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसिंग न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताबा ममलदा लायंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्सरे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसनसु अताबा ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi maglensin biro amadi kudong chaba singa silobiyo hena ku bamrol gidamag hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phobirak buyagani
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunarabu khutsukhulai kya sajinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari मफम असिदा लाइंग जरिबा लाइना लायोंग सिंग अदुदी डायबिटीज लिवर डिजीज आर्थराइटिस लूतोंग चिक्पा नाबा कॉन्स्टिपेशन साइनस ब्लड प्रेशर पाइल्स गोल ब्लाडर अमसुंग किडनी दनुंग लैबा किडनी गा मरी लैनबा लायोंग सिंग अमदी आसमान सिंगबनी डायबिटीज की ओइना डायबिटीज ना ओहेलकपा खोंखो चिक्पा नाबा खोंया साबा तुंबा यादबा हक्चांग सोक्थबना चिंगबा लायोंग खुदिमक लाइंगदुना चादा मरी फुतरा मंगा की चांग द रिवर्स तौबा ngamle कॉन्स्टिपेशन की ओइना नुमित तरा मंगानिदा मपुंग फाना फानबा ngamle amadi ब्लड प्रेशर था अमदगी था अहुम फाउबगी मनुंगदा नॉर्मल ओहनबा ngamle ngasi maglengsin bio न्यू लाइफ एडवांस्ड डायबिटीज हीलिंग एंड वेलनेस हेल्थ केयर सेंटर थांगमैबन DM यूनिवर्सिटी की मखा थांगबा कबोले काई नोंगचुप अखोय कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर 9856148205
Every life carries a hope for healing, a hope for recovery. At Babina Hospital, that hope is met with compassion, expertise, and care, supported by dedicated teams. Advanced technology and essential life-saving services, we are committed to delivering quality healthcare when it matters most. Because healthcare begins with listening, understanding, and putting patients first. Thoughtfully designed spaces, patient-focused services, extending care beyond our hospital walls through dedicated ambulance support, we remain ready to serve our community every day. A 200-bed multi-specialty hospital built on trust, compassion, and clinical excellence. Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Welcome back. Now the further news. Educator and climate activist Sonam Wangchuk on Friday, July 17, vowed to remain on his indefinite hunger strike until July 20, despite doctors warning that his health has entered a critical stage. As Congress leader Pawan Khera joined a growing list of political leaders backing the Cockroach Janata Party's CJP protest against alleged examination irregularities. The agitation at Jantar Mantar entered its 28th day on Friday, with Wangchuk's fast reaching its 28th day. Addressing supporters, Wangchuk acknowledged his deteriorating health but remained resolute about continuing the protest until the organization's proposed march to Parliament on July 20. I am weak from the outside but very strong inside. We need this energy for July 20, when we will take out a peaceful march to Parliament and present our plea in the Temple of Democracy, Wangchuk said. In a lighter vein, he added, I will stay alive till July 20 at any cost. If you don't come and July 20 is not successful, I will come back as a ghost, drawing cheers from the gathering. According to the latest medical bulletin, Wangchuk lost another 350 grams over the past 24 hours, taking his total weight loss to around 9.5 kg since he began his fast on June 28. He now weighs 56.55 kg. Doctors recorded his blood pressure at 108 by 68 mm Hg, blood sugar at 80 mg by dl, pulse rate at 72 beats per minute and oxygen saturation at 96%. While he remained mentally alert, the medical team noted signs of mild dehydration. On Thursday, doctors had warned that Wangchuk's prolonged fast had entered a critical stage and could lead to organ damage if it continued. Despite the warning, Wangchuk reiterated that ending the hunger strike without any response from the government would send the wrong message. He urged supporters to ensure a massive turnout for the July 20 march to Parliament. The Delhi High Court has directed authorities to monitor Wangchuk's health daily and provide immediate medical assistance if his condition worsens. Meanwhile, the health of 3 members of the CPI-ML Liberation-affiliated All India Students Association (AISA), who are also on an indefinite hunger strike at Jantar Mantar, has deteriorated. AISA said activist Amin was at risk of hypovolemic shock due to dehydration. Neha's blood sugar level had fallen to a critical 49 mg by dl and Manish had lost more than 10% of his body weight. The organization said all 3 would continue the fast in solidarity with Wangchuk. Political support for the agitation continued to grow, with Congress leader Pawan Khera visiting Wangchuk and other protesters at Jantar Mantar on Friday. The Sikkim University Students Association (SUSA) has extended its support to educator and climate activist Sonam Wangchuk, who is also an indefinite hunger strike at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi, demanding accountability over alleged examination irregularities. In a statement issued on Thursday, July 16, SUSA expressed concern over Wangchuk's deteriorating health and said his peaceful protests had evolved into a broader movement calling for transparency and accountability in India's public examination system. Wangchuk, whose indefinite fast entered its 20th day on Friday, said he would stay alive till July 20 at any cost, despite doctors warning that his prolonged hunger strike had reached a critical stage. The student body alleged that repeated paper leaks, abrupt examination cancellations and administrative failures had severely undermined public confidence in national testing agencies. Referring to the 2026 NEET UG controversy, SUSA said the cancellation of examination following allegations of widespread paper leaks affected more than 2.28 million candidates, resulting in psychological distress, delayed admissions and financial hardships for students and their families. A massive landslide at 7th mile under Kyongnosla village in East Sikkim along the Jawaharlal Nehru Jain Road near the Indo-China border has remained active for the past 10 days, displacing 65 families and raising concerns over public safety and border connectivity. The landslide has completely washed away the old road leading towards the border. The route is considered strategically significant as it provides access to several Indian Army camps in the area. Residents have expressed concern that if the existing alternative road is also hit by landslides, access to the border region could be severely disrupted. The displaced families are currently staying in temporary relief camps as the landslide continues to pose a threat. Locals have alleged that despite the seriousness of the situation and the strategic importance of the area, no administrative officials or concerned authorities has visited the site to assess the damage or interact with affected residents. According to residents, the damaged stretch falls under the jurisdiction of the General Reserve Engineer Force (GREF). They claimed GREF officials told them the road is no longer in use because an alternative route is available and that funds for its restoration are currently unavailable. Residents have questioned this position, warning that reliance on a single alternative route could create serious challenges if fresh landslides block the road as well. The affected families have urged both the Government of India and the Government of Sikkim to take immediate steps to restore the damaged road, assess the situation on the ground, and implement measures to prevent further damage. Assam Police has become the first police force in the northeast and only the third in the country to be registered as an offline verification seeking entity OBSE under the Unique Identification Authority of India UIDAI, a move aimed at strengthening identity verification and improving policing, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced on Friday, July 17. Sharing the development on X, Sarma said the registration would enable police personnel to instantly verify Aadhaar credentials even in areas with poor or no internet connectivity, making law enforcement faster, more secure and citizen-friendly. The Chief Minister said the facility would be particularly useful in Assam's hill districts, Char riverine areas and border villages where internet connectivity often remains unreliable. Unlike conventional online verification, the Aadhaar QR code contains a UIDAI-issued digitally signed tamper-proof seal, allowing officers to authenticate identity documents offline. This makes it significantly more difficult for criminals or illegal infiltrators to use forged or photocopied Aadhaar cards to mislead law enforcement agencies. Officials said the offline verification mechanism would also improve security checks at border areas and during routine patrols, enabling police personnel to verify identities on the spot without requiring access to the internet or UIDAI's central database. The move is also expected to streamline several public-facing police services, including passport verification, tenant verification, character verification, and arms license verification, reducing delays and allowing faster processing of applications. Indigo will shift all its flight operations to the newly inaugurated Terminal 2T2 at the Lokpriya Gopinath Bordoloi International Airport, LGBIA in Guwahati from 12:01 a.m. on July 20, airport authorities announced on July 17. With the transition, all Indigo arrivals and departures will operate exclusively from Terminal 2, marking a major milestone in the phased operationalization of the airport's new integrated terminal. Airport authorities said the move is aimed at offering passengers a more seamless travel experience through enhanced facilities, improved operational efficiency, and world-class passenger amenities to meet the region's growing air travel demand. Inspired by Assam's cultural heritage, the new terminal features a distinctive bamboo-themed architectural design and incorporates modern infrastructure with sustainable design principles. The terminal has also received international recognition for its architectural excellence, positioning it among India's most modern airport terminals. Passengers traveling on Indigo flights from July 20 onwards have been advised to report directly to Terminal 2 for check-in, security screening and boarding. To ensure a smooth transition, the airport has deployed comprehensive passenger assistance measures, including clear wayfinding signage, information displays, and on-guard support staff. The airport authorities said the migration of Indigo's operations reinforces Guwahati's airport's commitment to enhancing connectivity and delivering an improved passenger experience as the gateway to the Northeast India. Passengers have been advised to check their flight details with Indigo before traveling and to arrive at the airport well in advance for their scheduled departure. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up giving you the headlines once again. Fisheries Department highlights progress in fish production and development, DRTR. Will government answer on Manipur foreign policy, asked Gaurav Gogoi ahead of monsoon session. Meitei IDP groups seek immediate release of delayed DBT assistance. Manipur police arrests 2 militants in separate operations, seize pistol and cash. Students body NSF meets MHA advisor seeks early conclusion of Naga peace talks. Assam Police becomes Northeast's first force to get UIDAI offline verification status. And NEET UG 2026 results declared. Over 11.21 lakh candidates qualify. Women account for 58% of successful aspirants. That's all for today. Keep watching ELITETV for more news and updates. Thank you for joining us and have a pleasant evening.